Today we have the latest in the CopperScum spice. So this guy likes to play APM Mage, Beast Hunter type stuff, and it's like an APM Flamewaker Mage with the new apprentice instead of the old one. But I played a couple of games already off stream, and I think it's pretty sick. What's up, Pug? I'm gonna do this now just in case. Like I don't know that I love that decision. Maybe I should have played it on 2 and then gotten one back with this. What up, Barkley? Who's a good doggy? Silly Barkley, how you doing? Alright, I have played the Incanter's Flow. The world is now my oyster. All exist in harmony, you say? Barkley is a certified good boy. This is proven by facts and logic. Oh, just like old times. Just like old times. All right, Marshy needs a Flamewaker, or we're in trouble. That is my thoughts on that. Rewind could give me another water. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not Flamewaker. That's not Flamewaker at all. So I get a water, do this, do this. There's Flamewaker. I don't know. I don't know if Marshy made the good decision. He made a decision. Ah, I didn't clear anything. Unlucky. Unlucky. That's okay. We have another Flamewaker and we're not like dead immediately for now. Zephyrus. More like cheating. More like cheating. Oh my goodness. That's not what I wanted. Ah, good. I was like, wait, no, hit the thing. Do I chill with the rest of this, or do I get my extra mana biscuit? I get the extra mana biscuit, right? Yeah. Huh, Barkley. I bestow these gifts. Alright, come on, Flamewaker. Don't make me waste my stuff to find you, please. Okay, well. There we go. Time to play a great many Flamewakers. Should probably have used those already, but they don't call me the world's biggest doo-doo face for nothing. Do they, Barkley? Do they, Barkley? Ooh. We like almost ran out of damage. We had the ping, so I didn't even need to get that, but it's funny, we had to use like every spell in our deck to get there. Oh, Barkley, didn't that go well? Didn't that go well, Barkley? Huh. Aww. You want Who's a good dog? Did I cook this? No. This is a CopperScum original. I think. That's where I got it from, at least. They never clear it. They never clear it, chat. Come on. No shot. They can't do anything. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Alright, well, I got to play Incanter's Flow on 3. That's something. If the rest of this sticks, it's just over, right? That'd be sick. Ooh. Do we get a turn? Do we get to do the funny? Chisel to 1 mana? Maybe when it goes to, wild, but not for now. I don't even know if that's worth doing, but I've done it. Burr, burr, burr. Alright, I've now drawn a lot of spells. I've now drawn quite a few spells. This is the part where I wonder how much of a mistake some of that was. Sick, alright. That was a little, like, that was kind of a risk. Alright. I don't know what to say other than, I guess I'm gonna pass. Well, that's a Murloc. It's not the Murloc I was expecting, but it is a Murloc. Flamewaker Mage, oh my, am I gonna have to get back to wild? Everyone misses it. Hey, Barkley, don't be that way. Don't be that way, Barkley. Oh man, that's so funny. It looks like you're losing and then suddenly you just kind of win. Good times.
The power of evil cannot be matched.
The power of evil. Am I supposed to keep this? I feel like I coined it out last time and it worked out really well for me. Save the Moon release. Oh, it's a hero versus villain. These are meant to be a part of a set. Can I beat Ice Block? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You're triggered? What's up, Schmoopy? You want to see Evil Explorer someday? Like evil versions of this? Well, I don't have any draw, so like coining that out doesn't super seem interesting to me. I don't know if I'm even supposed to play that, because I think what I want to discount is like water and flow with this. It's been a rough morning, Marshy. I forgot to put the coffee pot in when I made coffee. Oh, did it make messies? Did it get everywhere? Because that's unlucky. Why wouldn't an explorer be evil? Because they were corrupted? I don't know. A bit of a mess? Yeah, it sounds like a mess. I'm sorry, friend. I feel like there's no reason to or not to do this. Well, the reason to is to get a 2-3 out. But like, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. Hello, Mr. Streamer. Is APM Mage real? It's so real. Flame Martian, true. Everybody's excited for Nathria nerfs, but they forgo switcheroos getting unbanned. Well, it's not gonna get like unbanned. It's gonna get changed and then unbanned. And they gutted the last two. Like the last two, it's kind of funny that like Demon Sea got hit so hard and it still ended up being pretty good when it got unbanned, but like Soul Stealer got destroyed 2 separate times. Like the change to how immune works already made it so that it's like unplayable. Achoo. Ba ba da ba ba. None of that is Flamewaker. You hate to see it. You hate to see Marshy never, ever, never, ever, never draw Flamewaker. Okay. Well, we're kind of all set as soon as we draw one. Until then. Not Soul Stealer, the... What was that one called? The 4 mana 2/6 Stealer of Souls, isn't it? I don't know, whatever. They, you guys know the one that lets you play cards for, that you drew that turn for health instead of mana. They like, not on top of the immune change, which already made like the card just not even work anymore. Like it was already just dead because of that. On top of that, they gutted it again. I think it only works for the first one or something like that now. So yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny if you ask me. Well, I don't know what to say other than I'm really sad about my situation here. Can I draw Flamewaker one time? It really doesn't matter, right? As soon as we get the Flamewaker, we just win. I mean, it matters a little, right? Because they could just kill us at some point. Is this the digital collectible card game Hearthstone from EA Sports Buzzard that I've heard so much about? Yes, exactly. Everything you just said is completely true. True and accurate. Waker, let's go! We win. It's so Wakerlicious right now. It's actually just so Wakerlicious. You don't even know. You don't even know. It does so much damage. I don't know, I kind of feel like draw is good. Quest Mage, what's going on with that? What is your opinion on Barnabas Druid, and would you play it in Wild? Barnabas Druid. You're talking about like Jungle Giants? That is my most popular video in recent times. I think it's the most views I've gotten on a video this year, like 2023. So I have played it. I would play it, but never again. Can I guess? Yuck. Yeah, I feel like Research Project is not the card, but I don't know what is. I guess I could look at him again. So one of those is likely objection, right? Which is okay, because we have our friend here. Bum, 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 bum. You talk about Renee so much, just Renee this and Renee that. Well, if you like her so much, then why don't you marry her? Good question. Time to double marry her. If Archivist Elysiana was a bit cheaper, I would no doubt include her in more decks. I miss that card. It is a funny card. Burr, 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 burr. So that means it's pretty sure that means it's Flame Ward. Is this an extra ice block? Because that makes me sad. Too many ice blocks. Too many ice blocks from the opponent. I'm not into it. There's that. That's pretty good. That said, don't want any of those. It's pretty good.
I'm ready to be just like you.
Waker, last card. What up with that? What is up with that, chat? I guess there's a first flame in there too. Flamethrower? Yeah, he's a flamethrower, isn't he? Look at it go. How dare you do that? I absolutely dare you to Reno. I want you to do it. Come on. Hit me. See what happens. The totem. Yeah, the totem is pretty funny, isn't it? Yeah, you freeze those. That'll work out perfectly for you. That'll work out perfectly for you. You didn't find it. You didn't find it. You lost to my sneaky totem. I know you didn't find another ice block. It doesn't matter, right? Like with the ping anyway. At least they completed the quest, you know? At least there's that.
My cards are low. This one.
We'll see if these ice blocks like weigh me down or something. What about the 1 mana freeze twin spell? I thought about that too. Maybe that's worth it. Maybe that's the secret sauce. Szechuan. Is this aggro Shadow Priest?
Starting the operation.
Boop. Imagine drawing patches. Am I buying Blob? Probably not until I find out if it's any good.
Thoughts to yourself.
What are the other, like, are there fun pictures in the rest of the week? So this is just a Reno priest that has Ship's Chungus in it, huh?
Oh, you built this
Water.
This is just one of the decks of all time, huh? I take back everything I've ever said about anything.
Meat, tusks, wolf stuff, shattering.
Guess I'll take an extra rewind. Oh my. Oh, they Finley'd it back into their deck. Ah, it's so funny. Oh man, that is delicious. That is tasty. That is a wombo. You draw patches, no problem. Put it right back with Finley and you're good. Spells for me? Well, that's just great. That's a good spell. That's a good spell. All right, sick. Oh, that's unfortunate. I serve the Fire Lord. What's up with you, buddy? What are you doing over there? The downside to the shop changes is now you get spammed with exclamation point for modes you don't play. Aw, unlucky. Should I do something? I guess I'll do this. I don't know if that helps. All right, come on, Flamewaker number 2. Wait, this is a Reno priest. This is a Reno priest of all time. Wow. Wow. Sick. Where is my where is my ice block when I need it? You know what I mean? Ba, 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 ba.
I'm ready to be just like you.
Ah, there we go. There's my Flamewaker and my Ice Block. Well, in the event that we don't get Zephyrus killed, bet we can win next turn. Don't Lothab. Don't you Lothab. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think I'm gonna have a target for that if I wait any longer, which is why I did it. Let's discover Mind Blast. It does so much damage, so stupid. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's nothing left to find, that's funny. So much damage.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
To perfection.
You guys hear that knocking in the distance? I'm just doing that to get it out of my hand. There's construction happening nearby, just in my complex. It's gonna be happening on my wall as well. So I think this weekend my wife is gonna be doing an event with her sister and her mom. They have like a annual thing they do. And I think I'm gonna try to stream really long on Sunday to get enough content to make videos all of next week. Because I don't know that I can guarantee I'm otherwise going to be able to stream given the noise. It's always this, right? Surely. Or is it this? Bless you. What's up on the Tempo website? It says there's a new Wild Meta snapshot, but it just links to the new standard one. Oh. I've done all I can. Is Martian affiliated with Tempo Storm? Yeah, I'm the Warlock and Death Knight expert for the snapshot. Please let me win. No, please let me win. Just one turn, one turn. One turn to let me win. One time. No, 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 no. Wait, do they even have? It would take like a prep and something, right? They don't just straight up have the answer. Come on, let me win. Let me win, let me win, let me win. Trust, trust. It's gonna work out for everyone if you just let me win. One health is all I need. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So much damage. Man, we barely barely scratched the surface on the damage we were capable of that turn. That's so funny. Imagine being the Kingsbane there. Quest line. Oh no. Oh no. Not the beatable deck. Anything but that. Well, we have that now. That's nice. Am I supposed to go in next turn? I guess so. Maybe I'm waiting a turn. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Probably something. Probably something. What's my least favorite class in Hearthstone, if there is any? I don't have one that like I actively dislike, I guess. I suppose it depends on, like, are you asking me like to play or to play against? Because I'll say most mage decks tend to be ones I don't like to play against. All right, now I'm just gonna win, right? Like they have like no health left. Let's just win. Paladin and Hunter are the ones, mostly Hunter, I guess. Yeah, it's like definitely Hunter, are the ones that I struggle to like enjoy playing myself. But should have done that first. Unlucky. Unlucky. Nothing. Wow, this is so bad. I made a MartianBuu, chat. I made actually a big old MartianBuu, the likes of which this world has never seen. Put him to 1, I guess, since they're gonna kill this stuff anyway. So yeah, it's probably mage to play against and hunter to play are my least favorites. But like in both cases, there are tolerable mage opponents and exciting hunter decks like Beast Hunter. Is there anything specific that turns you off to them? Paladin tends to be pretty basic. Paladin tends to be very basic. It's like the good decks aren't super exciting, and they just kind of haven't had a good one in Wild lately. I mean, like Holy Wrath just came out. That was really fun to play. But usually, like the good Paladin deck is like odd Paladin type stuff, which I can get excited for some odd Paladins sometimes, just not all the time, I guess. I don't know. It just doesn't tend to be good in Wild. It's probably the biggest thing. When a deck is good, I'm more likely to like it. I don't have like strong, like Hunter, for example. I enjoyed playing Questline Hunter. I hated playing against it, but I enjoyed playing against it. I enjoyed playing as it. I hated playing against it. And before that, there wasn't a good Hunter deck in Wild since Mech Hunter, and that I really liked. That was my fastest Legend in the old system. I got Legend on day 1 under the old system. That's the only time I've ever done that, was Wild Mech Hunter. But we just win, right? We do this, we do this. There they go. And then that deck stopped being kind of good, and then I didn't enjoy Hunter for a long time, and then Questline Hunter came out, and I enjoyed that. I didn't like playing against it, but I liked playing it. And then that stopped being good, and I didn't like Hunter again. And then Beast Hunter came out, and that was good, and I liked playing Hunter again. So I guess my least favorite classes are the ones that stink. I will say, though, I don't enjoy Standard Face Hunter. Standard has had, like, 7 different iterations of Face Hunter in the last few years. And every time that it's like the best or the second best deck in the meta, I go to Standard and I try it a little bit, and I just don't enjoy it. It's just not... It's so boring. It's like it always ends up feeling like Cards Hunter. There's something about Face Hunter and Standard that's just, it just feels like a pile of cards. It doesn't feel like it's like the synergies are interesting or anything like that. I don't know how to describe that better. Have you tried building Reno Hunter already? I did try it. I got so bored looking at what I'd put together. And like, I keep hearing that it's okay, but I don't run into it, and I haven't seen a list that I think looks good to me yet. The people who are heavily invested that say it's good, like I haven't seen their lists. I don't know what it... I'm very confused at the concept of it because every time I try to put it together, it's like, oh, just seems like bad Beast Hunter. Pounded Anubis Wild. We have ice blocks, so we win. That's my theory. You know what card I feel like hasn't been all that great is this one.
I'm ready to be just like you.
Like, I've just been so happy to like toss that out in situations like this because I don't really need it otherwise. Reno Hunter would make me more excited if I could keep Deathstalker's hero power. I'm vaguely hopeful that we're gonna see a Knights of the Frozen Throne twist at some point in the next year, and then we can get like a 5 mana Deathstalker Rexar or something that's like a little bit more playable than the current one. I can always do this next turn if I coin this now, is my logic. Let the hero power cost 0. I wouldn't do hero power 0, but I would do my dream. Like if I could do whatever I wanted to Deathstalker Rexar, what I would do is make him cost 5 and also make his hero power reduce the cost of the Zombeast by 2. So it's like, it's kind of like the hero power is free, but you have to have mana to use it. It's not like you just get to do it for free. I think we chill, right? Perfect change, not game breaking or anything, just usable. Yeah, I feel I think that'd be sick. I would love to see that. Opponent went Frostbite Face. So interesting. So interesting of them to do that. This is the part where I wonder if this bot is programmed just to literally never trade. Oh my goodness. Right. Any Flamewaker fans? Where are my Flamewaker enjoyers? Wow, none of those are Flamewaker. Kind of sickens me. Won't lie to you.
Tusks won't stop shattering.
Runs short.
Marshy got to get another ice block. Hey. All right. Well, there's another chance to live. How would you buff Valera, the Hollow, Garrosh, Thrall hero cards? So Valera, I don't know how much I want to buff it because I feel like it's the type of card that if it's too cheap, it starts to be cringe. I wouldn't discount it any lower than 7 mana. So like I'd just put it to 7 or 8 mana. 9, it's like it's always been pretty awkward at 9, but Are we in trouble? I don't think so, right? I mean, they can top deck damage, I guess. But no, we're just gonna win, aren't we? Pretty sure we have the damage. Pretty sure we always gets there. Thank you for your sacrifice, Flamewaker. Thrall, I would make the hero power target adjacent minions. So I wouldn't just have it target everything, but I'd have it be like the minion you hit with the hero power and also the minions next to it. Friendly minions, obviously. I would have those evolve. And because that's how it always felt, is like I would use Thrall to like evolve a doppelgangster or something, and then the hero power would just suck. You know, like it's kind of 2 mana to just do 1 is so boring. But then if I draw a doppelgangster later, if it hit adjacent, I could like play the doppelgangster and evolve it, or the hare, obviously. And then Garrosh, I think it could go down to like the weapon is the hard part, because if you make the hero too cheap, the weapon becomes too good, but maybe it's still fine at 6. So I'd move it to 6 or 7 mana. Maybe you move it to 7 just to match all of the other heroes. I don't know. Then you want to improve the hero power. So either the whirlwind like has lifesteal, or it gives you armor when it kills something, or it gives you armor when it kills something and you can refresh it. Maybe you reduce the mana cost by 1. For Jaina, I'd just take it down to 7 easy. I could probably even go to 6. I don't think Anduin to 7 would be that bad. I don't know that they need to do that either. Like, Reno Priest has been pretty relevant ever since Raza was unnerved. So the fact that Reno Priest is having an expansion where like it's not as good as some other Reno decks, I think that's fine. So I'm not like, I'm a huge fan of Raza Priest. I would love a Raza Priest buff. So like, I'm not trying to say that I'm afraid of it. I just like, objectively, I don't think that it's necessary. Raza was nerfed once, yeah. It was nerfed about a month and a half out of it rotating to wild, and this was before they did nerf reverts. So I was like so mad. I was so mad about it. I've never mauled it in a nerf so hard as I mauled it at that nerf. It got nerfed to only discounting your hero power to 1 instead of to 0. And then it got reverted at the Year of the Phoenix when that rotated in. So like when it was Year of the Raven was 2018, right? Yeah. So it would have been the year Raven rotated out is the year that like at that rotation is when Raza got reverted, and I was so pleased. Old Lorthos APM Mage ran 1 Ice Block, 1 Duplicate. Thoughts? I don't know. Don't know. No thoughts. Marshy remembers the exact rotations, nerfs, and buffs, but can't remember why chat was supposed to remind him. What chat was supposed to remind him? Yeah, I know, right?
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
It's almost time. It's almost time for the annual nerf revert tier list. We have just a mini set to go. I wonder if like maybe I'll do it right after the mini set, or maybe I'll do it like a week after the mini set. I don't know. Maybe patch after mini set. Maybe that's when I'll do it. But yeah, you were supposed to leave a 2 health thing up for me. I think you know that too. You're being a little Rudy Ruderson out there, not like giving me any targets. I don't know that I love these. I feel like these have been kind of useless. Was it more coffee? Change card in deck to something funny? Oh no, it's there's no nothing pointed out recently. They were just memeing about it. The last thing that I wanted to reminder was to sub out research project. Mage location getting reverted for sure, in your opinion? I don't know that I have like high enough confidence to say anything is for sure, because they made a lot of changes that I think like it's obvious they shouldn't have made the revert, and a lot of changes where I feel like they definitely could have, and I'm confused as to why they didn't. This hand is so clunky. Chaos reigns. How's that for a disaster of a turn? Now I can play my cards. I don't think this deck's running Dirty Rat. Imagine this deck with Drekthar, yeah.
Flesh fails. Try crystal. Flesh fails.
Flesh fails. All right, so the important Warlock things to get reverted aren't rotating out to later. Like we want to, if we want like Reno Warlock to come back, we want the Symphony to get reverted, and that's not rotating until, you know, over a year from now. So don't hold your breath.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
Won't stop shattering. Chaos reigns. All right, we can probably do it next turn. We can probably do it next turn. Reno Warlock needs Cruel to have one more attack. True. True. Tome losing its discard thing, it will probably go to shuffle your hand in your deck. The cards shuffled cost 1. Maybe, maybe. Stan's dad kind of leaning on the emotes today. I don't think I've encountered them in a while, but they definitely used to emote a ton. Winnable? You don't think so? I see your copium. Isn't this pretty winnable? Surely. Aren't we just gonna destroy him next turn? With 1,000 of these things? The end of my deck is Bill Nye. Is it my turn? Let them fear you.
I'm ready to be just like you.
Oops, I made a mistake. Chat, I have once again made a mistake. As is my way. My thanks. My thanks. Chaos reigns. Emotes reign.
I'm ready to be just like you.
Boop 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 boo. Why bother being good when you can be bad instead? That's my question. That's my question.
All the leaves are brown.
All the leaves are brown.
And the sky is gray.
And the sky is gray.
I've been for a walk.
I've been for a walk on a winter's day.
I'd be safe and warm.
I'd be safe and warm.
If I was in LA.
If I was in LA.
California dreaming.
California dreaming on such a winter's day.
Stopped into a church. I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees.
Got down on my knees.
And I pretend to pray.
And pretend to pray.
You know the preacher like the cold.
Preacher like the cold.
He knows I'm gonna stay.
Knows I'm gonna stay.
California dreaming on such a winter's day.